confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Look at Sarah in Genesis 21, 1 through 2. She was 90 years old when God predicted that she would have a son. My mom heard the nurses say from behind the curtains, "I feel so bad for Mrs. McCreary. She's about to have her second miscarriage." She fell into my dad's arms, sobbing. He held her and whispered, "We are not going to lose this baby. It's going to be okay. You just have to believe. God has this. You just have to have a little faith." They left the ER at midnight, claiming that their baby would live, even though the doctor's report looked grim. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. That's the first point that I need you to remember today. Have hope. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Flash forward 6 months later. My mom is now 7 months pregnant and dying, her lungs filling with fluid. I was yanked from my mother's room 2 months early in an emergency C-section. The doctor's not sure if I would live. Matthew 17:20. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. We all have mountains in our life that need to be conquered. What if we truly believed that in Christ we could move these mountains? We may believe it here, but do we really believe it here? My second point for you to remember today is just believe. God requires belief and trust in moments of our weakness, but faith is what makes us strong. The NICU nurses said that they could tell which babies would live and which would die. They gave me the nickname of Little Miss Feisty and predicted, "This girl will live."
Wow.
Hebrews 11:3. By faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so it was seen was not made out of what was visible. Faith is founded in God's belief and believing in what we hope for. I'm here today. My mom is here today by faith. When my dad was 18 years old, he thought he was the Hulk. He wasn't. He was a young man who lifted a 525-pound manhole ring and ruptured 3 discs in his lower spine. By the time he was in his 30s, it had only gotten worse. He was bedridden day and night. After years of praying and searching, my parents found a surgeon who would take his case. We knew that when this would happen, our lives would be changed for the better. It didn't. It's worse. Riddled in pain, he remains in bed 90% of his days. That's our mountain. The third point that I need you to remember today is live in faith. Hebrews 11:6. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Ignite your faith. Believe in a God who can change your circumstances. Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, when warned about things not yet seen, built an ark to save his family. God has a plan and a purpose for each of you, for me, for my family. Ignite your faith. Believe in a God who can change your circumstances. This is my prayer for each of you today, that you will step out in faith and move your mountain.